Hi there, and welcome to our proposal for the final project for digital skills and innovations for the global economy. My name is Krishal. Later on, you will be hearing from Patricia and Claire, my fellow group mates. And throughout this presentation, we will introduce you to what we're doing for the project, why we're doing it, and we'll provide a general outline of what you should expect. So, what we're doing, we will be focusing on the importance of accessibility, which is Module 2. We will be concerned with disabilities, geography, and gatekeepers, and how these all affect access. So, why did we choose accessibility as our topic? Firstly, accessibility is an important, far reaching issue that affects everyone. It is highly underrated as a topic of importance towards achieving success and being philanthropic. Though the topic of access can be thought of as simple, it's actually very complex. It can be looked at in many lenses, including a lot of the topics we will be covering throughout this course. So it's very flexible in that sense. And furthermore, by educating people about accessibility, we hope that it promotes freedom of speech, that it encourages innovation, connects the communities around the world, and that it ensures original content is always made accessible for the people who need it. And on a final note, based on this imagery, people cannot open the doors to new opportunities if they do not possess the key. Therefore, accessibility is very important. Now I'll go into the specifics of which subtopics we'll be covering in our presentation. One of those is the gatekeepers, which is the great monopolies over the global flow of information. So this would include Google, Facebook, even YouTube. We'll explore those further. The effects of censorship, which is the culture and the government roles. For example, Facebook being banned in China and WeChat being used as a replacement. Next, we will focus on the digital differences or the digital divide, which is the geographic and infrastructure barriers that some nations may have. So, for example, quite a large percentage of the North American population has access to the internet, whereas a lot of the population in Africa does not have useful access. And then we will talk about using accessibility towards building success through a marketing and an entrepreneurial lens. So, how can we make a profit by embracing accessibility values? For example, a business may return a profit if they make their website very accessible to all sorts of people. Or that business may improve its reputation through being focused on accessibility, and therefore it adds value for its customer base. Now, although having access is critical, it may expose people to many risks, many of which are unexpected. Patricia will now provide an overview of the dangers of access.
Another aspect of our presentation is to create awareness to the great power gatekeepers exercise nowadays and the dangers this represent. They use algorithms to index and organize content. A change to the algorithms change how content is presented. A good example is how YouTube was caught using its algorithms to promote polemic videos for the simple fact that those are the ones that attract more viewers and are more profitable as an advertisement tool. They also collect and aggregate users' informations with the excuse of personalizing search, but they actually sell the information to third parties. This practice made it possible for governments to request those informations without the need of warrant. Gatekeepers decide by themselves to comply or not with those requests. In the period of 6 months, US government requested more than 12,000 users' informations and Google complied with 93% of those requests. Basically, every time we surf the web, pieces of our information is being collected. Websites call this practice using cookies. Another danger that we will dwell upon is privacy vulnerability. An example of the magnitude of this problem was recently brought to the public by the recent Facebook scandal. At this point, we will also give tips on security and cover some of modules 4 theme. Here are some links for our viewers to explore as examples of the practices we mentioned in this presentation.
Now that we've explored the related case studies that will guide us in our presentation, alongside the exploration of the dangers that come alongside accessibility, such as content manipulation and privacy invasion, let's close off this presentation pitch with an explanation of what medium we'll be using to present our finding, and why we're choosing to utilize such mediums to make our presentation as strong and effective as possible. Tying in with the theme of accessibility, our group will be creating and presenting this project via an online presentable presentation. With CEID100 being a distance course, we're all collaborating from different parts of Canada, making face-to-face collaboration a daunting task, to say the least. Thus, we will be collaborating and creating our project online via universal platforms such as Google. The accessibility of the internet and its ability to connect people from long distances will allow us to communicate via Google Hangouts, Google Slides, video call, and social media. By choosing to create our presentation online, we're also able to add unique images and graphics from the web to enhance the look and effectiveness of our project, whilst allowing our group members control and creativity from working on our own schedules. Finally, online presentations allow for information to be displayed clearly and concisely via text, image, and rehearsed voiceover. With that being said, here are some final words until our final project coming at semester's end. In summary, our presentation will aim to educate individuals on the importance of access to technology and information, as well as the dangers it may bring. An in-depth analysis will be done verbally, and the topic will connect other chapters from CEID 100. We are excited to research and present such a relevant topic in today's tech-crazed world, and we are excited to do so via the exciting concept of online collaboration and creation. Until then, Krishal, Patricia, and Claire.